Yeah.
How y'all doing today?
Yeah.
I'm
Been meaning
Nakina.
to get this done, but, stuff. Bitch has been sexy.
I already said who I was.
Shut up. Bitch has been
I'm
sexy.
Nakina. How y'all doing?
And welcome back to Nakina UNFILTERED. Episode
98.
of the podcast, baby. How you doing?
How y'all doing?
Yes. With y'all beautiful selves.
I need to do something with this hair.
Yes,
Ooh. It's time for me to redo it.
Oh, look all right to me.
It's a little rough in the front. I'm gonna have to
It
redo
is a little rough. Just gel it down. Just put a
No!
little spit.
No. I hope y'all had a wonderful week, okay?
I hope y'all had a wonderful few weeks because we ain't uploaded it.
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
Nah, it's been more than 2 weeks.
You sure?
It's been more than 2
Okay,
weeks.
well, we got a little busy. We got some new stuff coming for y'all. I ain't gonna say what all it is, but we got some new stuff. Anyway, besides all that, y'all, you got anything you want to say before I get started? Okay. Well,
we're glad to be back, baby.
We are. The first one says, I need advice, y'all. So I bought me and my husband a new bed, and he never snores, and now he snores. He always said our other bed was uncomfortable.
He's sleeping good in that bed.
Should I maybe get some earplugs, LOL? I mean, it just means he's sleeping good. But, I mean, if it bothers you, just get some earplugs.
Or you're going to have to get used to it because I used to snore
heavy. Will used to, when I tell y'all, you can hear him snore from in the room to like all the way throughout the house. Just about. That's how I describe it.
And she used to sleep through it because she got used to it.
I got used to it. I got used to it when we was teenagers.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, boy.
He used to spend night at my house all the time. We was teenagers.
It's funny because... It was one point I wasn't even supposed to be spending the night at the house, right? I would leave, and then I would go back around because they had this sun porch. I would climb up the porch, go through her brother's room, back into her room, and I'd be in there.
He'd be just sleep.
And I promise you, I'm thinking I'm being incognito. Whole night, all they hear is...
The whole time. I used to...
Her mama knew I was in there the whole time.
Yeah. And she'll be like, just tell him, come on out here and get some breakfast. I already know he spent the night. Just come on.
No. And then it was even crazier because I'll wake up in the morning, hop out the window with my loud boots. They can hear it hitting the pavement. Right. And I go right around the front and knock on the door like I just got there. They already, and the look they would have on their face. At the time, I didn't know because I thought I was being inconspicuous.
Right.
The whole time they knew I was there. Whole time.
That is crazy, man. But anyway, y'all, the next one says, all right, y'all, let's settle this once and for all. Who's better, Apple Jacks or Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but Apple Jack? No, you know what? Because Cinnamon Toast Crunch gets soggy too fast. They good, but they get soggy.
Yeah.
Apple Jacks is better for the simple fact
I was about to say Apple Jacks.
Yeah, Apple Jacks is better for the simple fact of it's not only delicious, but it don't get as soggy. It don't get soggy as fast as Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Because you can beat and just pour that water in there, and it's just...
The water?
I said water, milk. My brain.
The
milk.
What?
Look. Don't act like you ain't never did that before.
When I was a kid...
We from. Like, come on now.
When I was a kid, I don't eat cereal. Only time I eat cereal, I don't eat cereal. Only time I eat cereal is if I got milk or if I'm just, if I want something sweet and I'm just, I put it in a bowl and I eat it dry with my bare hands. But other than that, I don't eat cereal with no water.
Y'all, it was this time, right? Like, when I was younger and we happened to run out of milk. There's like a weekend.
Put some water on it.
There's like a weekend I spent with one of my relatives or whatever. And he must have been like, girl, go to this sink and put your little water in there. I was like, water? I'm calling my mom. I'm like, Mom, I'm ready to come home. Why?
He got me over here.
Water?
Putting water. Oh, my soul. We ain't never had to do that. It was maybe a couple times we had to do that. But most of my childhood, I promise you, like 99% of my childhood, we always had milk.
Look.
That's one thing my mom kept.
My mom did not play that.
I don't care if we didn't have... In my house, it was one thing you was going to see was milk and cereal. I don't care if we didn't, even if we didn't have hot dogs, bologna, whatever. We could be out of all that, but we always had cereal and milk.
Yeah.
Always.
Man. That's how it was in my mom's
house. And back then,
house,
the name brand cereal was cheaper back then. So,
yeah.
we had the name brand.
Right.
And then, you know, as we got older, it got a little more expensive. So we had the off brand, but the off brand tastes. If you ask me, the off brand tastes better than the name brand nowadays.
Yeah, sometimes look full, especially like them off brand Cheerios.
Go and get you some Malto Meal,
man.
But Malto Meal is basically name brand now because it's the same price as the name brand.
Pretty much.
Because Malto Meal comes in the bag,
right?
And now you go to the stores, the name brand comes in the bag.
Right? So
and I'm like,
it's like either or.
And it's literally, both of them is the same price, about $5 and some change. And I'm like, I might as well get the off brand. It tastes better.
Look.
The name brand now is just for show. The off brand tastes better.
The off brand starting to taste way better than the name brand nowadays, man. Look.
They both the same price. They both come in the bag.
Okay.
You might as well get the off brand.
But the next one says, what's one great fake band or boy group from a movie or TV show to ever exist and why?
Boys, we are the boys in motion.
I was just about to say that.
We give you our devotion. Boys, we are the boys in motion. We give you our devotion. The boys in motion.
From That's So Raven. Yes. Who in the Naked Brothers band?
Well, no, that was actually a band.
I mean, but yeah, it still was a show,
band,
though, is what I'm trying to say. It was still a show.
Yeah.
But
boys, we are the boys in motion.
And who else? I forget the little. I forget the show. Anyway, yeah, those work.
Yeah.
The next one says, oh, and why? Why? Because they was the best. I mean, they kept you moving around every episode. They was doing stuff.
Boys, we are the boys in motion.
No, hush,
we give you
hush.
our devotion.
The next one says, my aunt got mad at me for flushing the toilet with the bathroom door open. Because as soon as I flushed, it smelled like I had Taco Bell and gumbo. And everybody in the living room was eating. And the bathroom is right next to the couch. You could literally taste the LOL. Oh!
I would have got mad at you too.
What did you eat? First off.
Probably had Taco Bell and gumbo.
Jeez. Yeah, that Taco Bell going straight through you, man.
I ain't had Taco Bell in a minute, but man, when I do, I dabble in it every now and then, but when I do, it be so good.
When you look for some free gas, that's where you go
on
to.
My soul, free gas fart right in your gas tank.
I promise you.
That'll get you where you need to go.
Okay. From point A to B, C, D, whatever.
Oh, my soul. You want free gas on Taco Bell, so.
Oh, food be good, though. It be good.
I said free gas. Cheap gas.
Right.
That's the cheapest gas in the city.
The next one says, my girl just told me she cheated on me because I'm in my 30s and I still play video games. Like, bro, I work hard. I make a good pay. Why can't I chill when I'm at home with some video games? Yeah, I'm kicking her out my place.
Yeah, kick her out, shorty.
That wasn't even a real excuse. Like,
if that's the case, we would have been got divorced a long time ago.
Right, because Will play video games. I mean, he ain't in his 30s yet, but he play video games.
Still. And I got a friend who
in his spare time.
I got a friend who almost 40. If he ain't 40 by now.
I feel everybody should have at least one hobby that
I don't know when his birthday is. But
yeah. Everybody should have at least one hobby that relaxes them, regardless of what age you are. If video games is that, then you should do that. That was just an excuse. She just wanted to cheat on you either way it go. Like, come on.
But yeah, that man play video games. He old. He old as hell. He grandpa.
Look, leave him alone.
He 40.
Leave
grandpa.
Him alone. That's how him and his friends talk to each other.
Because I talked to him about, because the last time he even mentioned his age, I think was about a year ago. So yeah, he's 40. Look, and he was like he was 39 at that time when he met. So yeah, he about 40,
That's
41.
how you gonna be when you in your 40s. You gonna
grandpa.
You gonna be grandpa.
Grandpa out here playing Tekken.
Look, when
us youngins.
Look, when I hit my 40s,
I said us youngins, like I ain't 29.
Look, when I hit my 40s, I ain't trying to be like those other people in their 40s that just be like, look, girl, I'm still this and that. I'm 40. I would proudly tell you, look, baby, I'm 40.
40 is the new to you guys.
I ain't got time for all of this.
You got 40-year-old, 50-year-old women out here on TikTok dressing like the young girls and doing all these dances.
I ain't saying you gotta dress
your old behind somewhere
way,
and knit a sweater.
But I feel like, some of that stuff be for the young ones.
Leave that for the young ones. Go knit a sweater or something. Make me
Nah, they ain't that
some
old.
pot roast,
they ain't
Grandma.
That old.
In my 40s.
And 40s is not old, though. Let's be real. 40s is not old.
Is old.
No, 40s is old to you.
30s ain't old. 40s is old.
Because, when you have, like, parents, you be like, oh, you old, this and that. And, you're younger than your parents. But 40s, to me, is not old.
My oldest boy.
I feel you are as old as you feel. I don't care if you 100. You'll be slowly moving on that walker. And I will still say you are as old as you feel.
Well, I feel 70.
I'm just saying.
My dang knees feel 70, I tell you that.
Look, 40s is not old. Okay?
40s is old.
40s is not old. I mean, it's 40-something-year-olds move faster than some of these 18, 19-year-olds out here. Like
those are the ones that take care of themselves.
That's what I'm saying. And you would never guess.
Yeah, my thing is, old, 40 is old if you don't take care of yourself. But if you take care of yourself, 40, you still young and spry. You ain't a spring chicken.
Y'all, let me tell y'all.
But if you take care of yourself, you eat like you supposed to, you go to the gym, you keep stress out of your life, all that toxic mess out of your life, then yeah, you young and spry at 40. But if you one of them people, you've been stressing since your 20s, you gonna look 70 in your 40s. I'd have seen some of them looking 70. And I'm like, how are you 40?
Y'all, when Will was like 19, y'all, I kid you not. This man, you would have thought he was like a 60-something-year-old man. Like, Will is literally, that's how I came up with the character Grumpy Grandpa Willie. That's how I came up with him, because Will is Grumpy Grandpa Willie. Okay? Like,
y'all be thinking Grandpa Willie just a character. I'm really like that. I'm grumpy. Like that in real life.
He ain't as grumpy as Grandpa, but he is grumpy. Like, his mom used to say, when she was alive, she used to always say he was like an old soul inside a young person's body. Because to Will, you could be 20-something. He would call you old real quick. He'd be like, you old.
No, I'm 29 and I consider myself old.
See, that's what I mean. Even when I kid you not, even when we was like 21, he still would be like, I'm old. Like, that's just how he is.
I was like, I'm getting old. But now I'm actually old.
Nah, you literally all the time. Old. Like, even his grandma used to tell him, like, you act like you my age. And you only at 20, whatever. And, like, Will is just like an old soul. He just... Everything is old to him. His knees right now, old.
Oh, my knees!
See, I done bought up his knees.
I'm a 60-year-old nigga with a bad knee. I got 2 bad knees. This left one, I heard it. When I was in there, I was doing my leg extensions because, if you're going to hit upper body, you got to hit lower body. You can't skip leg day. Y'all out there, if the ones out there skipping leg day, shame on you. Your mama didn't raise you right. She didn't raise a warrior.
You gotta get them legs. You don't want it uneven.
Right. Got big upper body.
And then
a little lower body. You out here look like a 12-year-old at the legs, but a bodybuilder up top. You can't do that. But I'm doing my leg extensions. I start off single leg and then I go double leg, right? Mm-hmm. While I'm doing it and my knee popping the whole time. Pop, pop. And then it's hurting. Pop. And I'm like, pop. But I kept going. I
love leg day, y'all.
I did. I love it. Me too. Because I get to go in there.
It's like a different rush.
I get to go in there and show people that I'm a big dog.
Oh my goodness.
I be up in Planet Fitness doing some because I throw because the starting weight on there I think it's 167 and I throw 630 on there, so I be doing like 797. For my max 797 with no issue, because like I said, big dog, even with a bad knee.
Anyway, what was
even with a bad knee. But yeah, I was in there just when I tell you my knee was popping and it was hurting, I'm like, I know somebody hit his knee popping.
Oh my goodness.
I know somebody.
I be telling people popping. When they be like, I'm not old, I'm 40, and I'll be like, that's just, my husband been old since forever. Like, he is an old man. He been old since we was teenagers, to be real. When we was 16, you was like a 35-year-old man.
You gotta carry yourself different.
Nah, man.
You gotta carry yourself
different. Literally be acting like you like 75. See, that's how I came up with Grandpa Willie. That's what I mean,
feel
y'all.
it. I feel 75.
Look. Anyway, moving on. My roommate got mad at me for not wanting to get down with her and her boyfriend. And now she wants me to move out. What should I do? Move out? I mean, you said what you said. You said no, and that was the end of it. Ain't nothing else you should do. She can't handle it, then go ahead and find your own place.
But you gotta be a good friend, though. Maybe she want you to get down with her boyfriend.
Well,
maybe
come on now.
No, you gotta think about it. Maybe she one of them people that like to see her boyfriend.
What does that have to do with what she want? That don't make her a bad friend.
No, I ain't saying. I'm just, it's a joke.
I know it's a joke, but I'm just saying.
But be a good friend.
Clarify it.
Be a good friend. She knows it's a joke.
I know she knows a joke, but clarify for me.
Yeah, you a little slow. I forgot.
Shut up!
But yeah, be a good friend. And get down with her boyfriend.
No, do not. Do
throw
not.
that thing back on.
Nah. But
you throw it and he gonna catch it.
Seriously, if your friend can't handle it, I would have told her, first off, no. And if you want whatever to be included in your relationship, go find somebody else. It's all these people in the world that like to get down like that. Don't bother me.
Right.
You know?
Then that's going to turn into a messy situation.
Exactly.
If he end up liking you more than he like her.
And you know what? At least 75% of the time that happens. I've had several friends who have sat there and invited somebody else in, and then they do end up liking the chick they bought in. You know, and
then that relationship ends.
Yeah, and it's just like, baby, you can't get upset. You opened that door.
You introduced this.
Now
this
he
chick.
Like her better. He just like, look, let me go on.
She doing something you ain't doing. The stuff you trying to do, she doing it right. She doing it the right way, and he's just like, ooh, I like this one.
Exactly. So you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. You opened that door.
Yeah.
But yeah, girl. I hope it works out.
That's why that door ain't never gonna be open in this house.
Look, what's the first video game cheat code? Wait, shut up. What's the first video game cheat code you remember using as a kid, teen, or whenever?
The jetpack cheat code for San Andreas. For Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the jetpack cheat code. Cheat code. That was my favorite cheat code in the whole game.
It was Mortal Kombat for me. I don't remember which one that was. That was out
Mortal
back
Kombat.
In like.
Right.
This was way back.
Right, you talking about? I know what you know. MK Ultimate, where right before the fight start, you had a certain icons you like. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was the very first one I used one in, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I remember that. I was playing against my little brother, and he used to like to use me as the test dummy. Like, he'd be like, come on. Because my little brother and them, they call me Keena. Instead of Nakina, they call me Keena. So
clearly, that's your nickname.
I'm just saying. So,
boy.
They'll be like, he'll be like, Keena, come play with me and this and that. I'm like, why? So you can beat me at the game? Then I started getting good at it. And I was like, okay. But then he'll be done came home from playing with his friends and learned some extra moves. And now I'm mad. I'm like, man, I got to keep practicing. But yeah, that was the first one.
MK Ultimate was MK Ultimate. It was Mortal Kombat 3, but it was the Ultimate version. That was
my favorite one, to be honest. One of my favorite ones.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones was MKX. I like that one.
Yeah.
And Mortal Kombat 1 looking nice.
Yeah.
It's looking good. I ain't got it yet, because Like, I just dressed in regular clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and people ask me, like, what you wear? I'm like, I'm a pimp. I'm in regular clothes, jeans and a t-shirt. I'm like, I'm a pimp.
Are you serious? Will.
That's what I said. That's what I told them.
Ain't no way.
They're like, okay.
Look, you crazy.
Been pimping.
I remember dressing up. You just made me think about it. But I dressed up as Tina Turner. I think it was 3rd or 4th grade. And when I tell you, I went and found one of my mama's nappiest wigs. She don't wear no more. Like, one she just tossed to the back of the closet. It never wore anymore. And I was like, they ain't gonna know what I am. She was like, trust me, baby. They gonna know you Tina Turner. Look at this wig. So I'm in school. And I'm dressed up. And they was like, Tina Turner. I'm like, how you guess it? And see, the wig looked like how it was in the movie. You know, she had this one wig.
Nappy wig.
Yeah, it was one wig that
kind of looked
nappy.
You said in the movie. That's how she really wore her wig.
But I'm just saying, in the movie, it was one particular wig which just really looked, you know. Yeah. And my mama had one the same exact color. And I thought I was doing it too. I was singing a song. And,
oh, Nutbush.
Look.
Rolling. Rolling down the river.
I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, it said, hey, my name is Anastasia. And one night, me and my friend were parked outside of a restaurant.
Right.
Waiting on our food. And something loudly thumped the roof of my car in the trunk. So I quickly drove off because literally no one was right there. Where we were parked, there were no trees, no trash cans or anything. For something to fall off of is what she's saying. Would y'all had left too? Because that was just spooky. I wouldn't have left my food.
I ain't no way.
You know, because I paid for that. I would have been like,
I wouldn't have got out the car.
Whatever you is or not.
Look,
did you buy this food?
I wouldn't have got out the car because, like I said, I don't mess with stuff like that. But
okay, I don't play that.
At the same time, I'm not leaving something I pay for.
Right, like you just up and left your food.
You thumped the top out and be like, all right now. Don't get a couple of these hot ones in you.
Okay,
What you want, shorty? What you? Hey, look. Don't play with me. Look, find you a toy.
I promise
find
you.
something safe to do.
The next one says. Oh, and shout out to you, Anastasia.
Be like, ghost or not, you gonna be sent back to the
girl, I would have got that
realm.
food and then I would have left.
I'm like, you gonna be sent back to the shadow realm.
I could
some hot ones in you.
Imagine, like, it just doom. Just.
I mean, it could have been a bird, but that do sound.
She said she didn't see no when she got out.
That is, she got out.
She got out the car, like she got out.
Yeah, that was definitely a ghost.
Nope. The next one says, what movies or shows have y'all watched lately on Netflix? I watched that movie Nowhere recently, and yeah, it was I was irritated. LOL. I just watched this with him yesterday. Watched it. I was so irritated watching it. I don't care what nobody say. I understand that they was trying to get away from wherever they were trying to get away from. But baby, let me tell you, all that extra she was doing, she got to tape the little thing. She was in the little tin can, whatever that is, trying to keep the water from getting in. Like, she did everything as a mother as she should have.
She failed too many times for me.
When she failed. She had to sew her leg and do all that other stuff. And then, like...
What I'm trying to figure out, how the hell did them little straps wrap around her leg?
I don't understand it. And like...
She just made contact with them. They said, come here.
It's this part, right, where her baby is like in the water, right? And it's like, what was that, a whale, a shark?
The whale.
Her baby gets to crying. And I guess it got irritated enough. It just...
No, because she couldn't find the baby because, the baby got drifted off. And
right.
Whatever. And she just like, oh, the baby. She called him the baby like the baby can answer.
I think
why she called him the baby?
I think that was a girl she had.
But calling the baby like the baby can answer. And then the whale, woke the baby up and she was able to find it. But I'm just like, this baby's not going to answer you, lady.
It was wild. Like, my goodness.
She's just like, no. And listening for the baby.
I was so irritated. I understand she was a breastfeeding mother. But I seen a little bit too much of her girls on there. I was getting
See,
real irritated.
I walked in late, so I didn't see that. So I
was
might
like,
have
how
to
many
rewatch
times
it.
is they gonna show this woman breastfeeding like this? Like,
I might have to rewatch it.
As a mom who has breastfed,
I might have to rewatch it.
I'm just like, come on, y'all can't, like, she can't cover herself. Why she gotta keep pulling herself out like this?
I might have to. It's
Hirsch.
It's
Son was into it. My other kids, they were like everywhere else playing the game, watching cartoons, whatever. But my oldest, he was like, Mom, like every time they think they caught him, they ain't to me.
I'd have been to multiple Domino's, and everyone their wings was terrible, trash. Pizza.
I mean, that's because you got used to like wings from everywhere else.
I know what good wings taste like. At Domino's wings is not it.
Well, yeah. No. I don't know, man. Me personally, I feel their food is okay, you know, but
just okay. It's not good enough.
But as far as like I eat it, you know, or whatever, but as far as my first choice, no.
Yeah, it wouldn't be my first choice. No. But if somebody walk in the door with some Domino's, I'm like, oh,
right, like give me a slice. Look, that look good.
But if I had a choice,
right,
I'll go to Papa John's.
Because we used to eat from Domino's like all the time. I get off work, we order some food, didn't feel like cooking. Like everybody getting pizza tonight, you know. Yeah. Type deal, but
didn't feel like cooking that right, and they delivered.
Yeah.
Either order from them or you get one of them. The big dinner boxes with where you can substitute for like the third pizza. You had three different kinds of pizzas in that one box for like $20. Yeah. We used to get that sometimes too because they deliver. Didn't feel like cooking.
Right. They are a good restaurant to go to though when you don't want to cook dinner. Them Little Caesars. I forgot about Little Caesars. I like Little Caesars. Yeah, she loves Little Caesars. They make. She
be like, it's pizza and it's $5.
Look, win, baby.
I only $5. I can go spend $5 on the pizza.
Okay, look,
$6 and some change after tax, but it's some decent pizza though.
You feed a whole family off Little Caesars, boy. Still have pizza left over.
Right, you take a 20, you get 4 whole pizzas. Oh my soul. My uncle used to do that. Like we used to go out there because he used to live out south or whatever in Chicago, and he'll come pick us up. It'd be me and 2 of my brothers, and we'll be out there because you know he was the uncle who played the daddy role. He used to do stuff with us. Right. You know, he used to
take you to games and stuff like that.
Not take us to games.
You know, I'm saying male bonding things.
He used to get us the gaming consoles. We used to wrestle with him because you know he the one got me. He the reason I'm a fan of wrestling in the first place. Right. Is because you know he was into it, and you know I used to watch it with him. So I'm like, oh, you know, wrestling, it's cool. Right. So now I'm a fan of wrestling. And now my second oldest is a fan of wrestling now because he's seen me watching it. Yeah. And I'm passing the tradition down. But he was a cool uncle. He did stuff for us. He basically was daddy because, you know, he was the only man in our life that we actually liked. Because my mama's ex-boyfriend, we hated him. So
everybody always got that one they mom get with it. They just like, why are you here?
But he was a piece of crap. But my uncle, he was a cool uncle, so you know, what was I even talking about?
We was discussing Little Caesars. You say he was taking Little Caesars, right?
Yeah, well we used to go out there out south with him or whatever. South side, we kids on foot. Cause we used to catch the bus to a certain point. He was past Stony Island. I know he was past Stony Island somewhere. But we'll take the bus to a certain point. We'll get out and we'll walk the rest of the way to the house or whatever. But we'll go out there, and every time we come out there, because we'll be out there for like the weekend. Like Saturday, we'll be out there. We'll be out there for Saturday and Sunday, and then we'll come home Friday and Saturday, and we'll come home. We'll be out there Sunday. We'll come home Sunday night because we had school. So come get us Friday night. We'll go out there, be out there Saturday, Sunday, come out Sunday night, come home Sunday night. So like Friday, he'll go and get us all like our own little whole pizza. We'll have a whole pizza.
Hold on, y'all had a whole pizza?
A whole pizza to ourselves. Look now. He'll go spend $15, get 3 pizzas, 3 $5 pizzas. And we'll all have one to ourselves. Spoiled. And then the next night we'll have like Italian beefs and all that stuff. Right. And then probably like Sunday before we left, she'll like cook or something. And then we'll, you know, but yeah. But yeah, he was, man. Uncle was that dude when we was kids. Boy, he was that dude. We all wanted to be like Uncle. Yeah.
The next one says, I know y'all don't usually get messages like this sent in, but because it's Halloween coming up soon, why not? Okay, hold on.
Even if it ain't Halloween, if y'all got some spooky encounters y'all done had, send them in to us.
Yeah, send them in into us.
Send
Like,
them in to
we
us.
enjoy reading.
Yeah, I enjoy spooky stuff.
Yeah. Y'all could start sending those
That's why I
in.
live in a house full of ghosts.
You know, anything about ghosts, anything. Whatever it may be, you might have seen your reflection in the mirror. I'm just like, ooh.
Your
like,
reflection may have blinked at you.
Right. Y'all
when
can
you
send
ain't
those
blinked.
in. We'll
Send
read
all that
them
in, baby.
Look, go ahead. It don't matter.
We love you.
The
We love
next
the
one
spooky.
says, I know y'all don't usually get messed. Oh, yeah, I read that part. Okay. Why not?
Slow.
So, when I was about 14, I was playing on my Nintendo Switch, and I was swearing. My mom took it for like 2 hours or so. So,
Right.
I get bored of watching Hulu. So, I went to our basement where I knew my mom most likely hid it because she likes to do that, LOL. She thought me and my sister didn't know her hiding spot, but we did. But anyway, so I go.
Knew the hiding spots,
yeah. Boy. But anyway, so I go and get it from behind the dresser where she hid it. And it was one of those dresses with a mirror on top. And I looked at myself in it, and I see this girl standing behind me.
Oh!
And when I looked behind me, she was gone. So I looked again, and it looked at me. I screamed and ran up the stairs. So now I won't be going downstairs no more.
Oh, you still live in that house, shorty?
Yeah, she do. That's crazy. Oh, her mom still lives there. She's not there anymore. Her mom does.
Oh, well.
Still, yeah.
Hey, I was still going in that basement, but...
That's crazy.
That's crazy, shorty.
Girl, I would have did the same thing.
I'd have sat there and stared her down. I'd have been like, what is you,
Like you gonna have a dance battle or something?
I'd have stared her down, because that's the code. Like, if I can see something like that with my own two eyes, that's cool to me, because I like when I see, because it's fascinating. That the paranormal fascinates me. I don't know why it does, but anything paranormal or spooky. That's why I don't like movies like Halloween or Friday the 13th, because it's not paranormal.
Classics right there, man.
It's not paranormal.
You ain't gonna diss the classics.
I like stuff like Paranormal Activity. I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Them other movies like The Nun, that's a good movie. I like The Nun. Stuff like that. Anything like Scream, I don't care about the dude with a knife. Shoot him. It's that simple. That's how you end that. Shoot him. Movie over in the beginning. Pow, pow. He dead. Done.
Anyway, it say,
how's that scary?
So y'all, my friend who stays with me met this guy at a restaurant. They exchanged numbers and they went on a date. This guy asked her to come live with him as his pet. What?
Huh?
He's a little older than her, so she thought he was trying to be her sugar daddy.
That boy big.
Which I told her, get off your phone. I'm trying to read.
Look at boy Sam Sulek is massive. Look at him.
I see. Anyway, it say, which I told her to be careful because he was already coming off a little creepy. So she ignores me and moves in with this guy. This man really wanted her to be his pet. She gets there and he has all kinds of cat suits he wants her to wear. And he already has a girlfriend who lived there who also dresses like a cat and meows. He offered her $10,000 a month just to dress like a cat and meow and cook for him. That's how much he loved cats. So my friend got weirded out by it and she left. But I was like, look, if I can bring someone with me while I'm there, just so I can be safe, I'll dress like a cat and meow. LOL.
How much? What did she say he was paying?
Yeah.
How much?
$10,000.
$10,000.
Mm-hmm. I now make an extra $10,000 a month dressing like a cat for a few hours. I just won't be moving in with him. LMAO. Girl!
Hold on, so
what's his number?
She didn't take it, but you did it? Shoot, I'll dress like a cat.
Look, I mean, he literally just wants her to meow and dress like a cat.
I'll dress like a cat.
If she brings somebody with her,
for an extra $10,000. Who can't use an extra $10,000 a month?
What's his number?
Shoot, on my soul.
Look,
me and my wife, we'll both dress like cats.
We'll dress like a cat. Meow.
Look. I'll be in there. Meow, meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, she meow.
You want steak and green beans?
Meow, she meow.
Little macaroni.
Oh, my soul,
look, ain't doing nothing weird either. Just meow.
Meow, she meow.
Look.
Oh, my soul, shorty.
I'll take that $10,000 for a few. Look, that's more than you would make working on the floor at a restaurant. Like,
oh my soul.
Give me.
Oh my soul.
It say, man, my crazy ex-girlfriend tried to hit me with her car. Chase me down an alley.
That's love right there.
Boy, chased me down an alley and proceeded to call me the next day at work and tell me that I look like a sexy cheetah running away from her car. I'm officially done with this girl, man. And you right, sir.
Chicks like that be having that good stuff. You keep her. She's a keeper.
You better.
If she would hit you with her car, she loves you.
Nah, man, that's dangerous. Nah.
She wouldn't hit me with a car. She don't love me.
I tell you what I'll do in a minute. You don't hush.
Oh, I know how you Mexicans get down.
Well,
I know how y'all get down.
Well, you gonna leave me alone.
You know how many times she done threatened to...
No, I did not.
One time she put out a piece of glass on me.
No, I did not.
No, we was walking. I said...
Oh, you told we was teenagers. But I had a jar of pickles in my backpack.
She randomly had a jar of pickles in her, a broken jar of pickles.
I had a jar of pickles. I had just
We was like 19. I think Quan, was it Quan? Because Quan was born. I had the Illumina. We was walking near the bluffs because we used to like go to the bluffs to walk or whatever, and she holding the baby. I still don't know where she got the glass from.
I literally told you where it came
had a
from.
purse.
It was in my bag. And I sat it down.
I'm talking mess because I talk mess. I'm talking mess, and she said, "Who?" And I'm like, "Huh?"
That was before we had kids.
You right.
We was still in Chicago.
We was.
And like I said, I had a jar of pickles in my backpack.
I forget where we was.
I sat the bag down. I forgot
we
the
was
jar
walking.
was in
so
there.
I think we probably was on my way to my. We probably on the way to my mama's house because we was always because my mama stayed on the other side of Chicago.
Yeah.
We used to have to walk like 2 hours to get to our house, but hey, that was normal to us.
But it didn't happen like somebody happened. I promise.
No, I was talking crazy.
Because
I think we having an argument or something. And I'm talking crazy. I'm like, do. You know how you is when you're young. You want to do. I'm talking. And she said, who? And I'm like, hey.
Y'all, I promise
pulled it right out her purse.
I did not.
Yes, she did. She said,
y'all,
who? And I'm like, where the hell did you get glass
I was already
from?
looking in my backpack, and I noticed that was in there. And I was about to toss it on the ground.
No, she didn't. She said,
I had glass in my backpack, y'all.
I forget what I said, but she said, who?
No.
And I'm like, where the hell did you get that from?
Will.
I promise you.
Y'all.
I got witnesses that I don't know them people because I didn't know because we was walking past people. But some people saw it. And I guarantee somebody
16.
I guarantee somebody told that to somebody that they know that they saw this girl pull a piece of glass out on the dude for talking crazy.
I promise y'all.
She said who?
That is not how it happened.
Yes, it is.
I had glass
in
my backpack for them pickles. Keep in mind, my bag smelled like pickles. I had pickles.
She poured a piece of glass on me.
Sitting in my backpack.
Nah, she lied.
And I had to pour it out my backpack, y'all.
She is lying through her teeth.
I can't stand you. I cannot stand you. Y'all, he get on my nerves.
She poured a piece of glass.
I did not. But yeah, we was 16 at the time. And I forgot I even had that jar of pickles in my backpack. Because what happened was I was doing this little program at school where they give you like a little summer job. And I used to bring me little snacks like maybe pickles to go on my sandwich, stuff like that. And I forgot the jar of pickles was in my bag. And yeah. Will.
Nah, she didn't forget nothing.
I did. I promise y'all I did.
Because she said, who?
I did
and
not.
I'm like, hey, where you get that from? Where you get that from?
I cannot stand him, y'all. Whatever. It say, my ex-boyfriend likes piercings a lot. And he found out I got my nipples pierced. So he thought. Because the story wasn't true, she said, y'all.
Right.
It say, but anyway, I get home and I'm undressing. And this man hops out of the closet saying, where are they? First off, how did he get in my house? Secondly, I was confused. This man came to my house for imaginary nipple piercings. Yeah, I kicked him out and changed the locks again. LMAO. Wait a minute. He liked those that much that because somebody said, hey, your ex-girlfriend, she got her nipples pierced. He was like, what bet? And he came to your house and was like, yeah, where are they? Like, I could just imagine he just like this. Where are they? And you just like, what?
Where are they? Where's what? The nipples?
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all.
I would love if you got them because I like them, but she don't like them.
Well, I ain't about to do all that now. The most I do is probably like a nose piercing. I'm not about to do all that extra.
I like them. They're so beautiful.
I'm not about to do all that extra. Look. Nope. Not at all. You like it so much, why don't you get it?
I want to taste.
Why don't you get it?
I want to taste dirty pennies.
On that note, we appreciate every last one of y'all. Yes, we appreciate every last one of y'all for watching. I hope you had a good time.
Tastes like quarters. Tastes like quarters.
Hopefully nobody got offended. I mean, hey, it's unfiltered.
I like the quarter. That tastes like quarters.
We appreciate you if you made it this long in the podcast.
Yes.
If you listen on Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts,
wherever you get your podcasts,
wherever you're listening,
we
or you watch on
appreciate
YouTube,
you. If
we
you're watching it on
appreciate
YouTube,
okay?
we love
so much.
We love you. Please keep watching.
Okay.
Keep recommend it to your
share
friends.
With your cat, your dog,
with your aunties, your uncle,
neighbor, whoever.
You got a dead grandma. Do a seance and recommend it to her and tell her to tell her ghost friends. Recommend it to everybody.
Okay.
Your pet goldfish.
Have a blessed day, y'all.
Show it to your pet goldfish. He ain't got nothing better to do.
I'm
He
not
just
even
swimming
gonna
all
give
day.
him
He just sitting there like this. This is what a
response.
goldfish look like. They just the eye on the side of their head.
Peace, y'all. Have a blessed day.